But yeah, I can't fucking believe that I because I was just expecting my tax return, so that's why I was looking at my bank account. But then I found some very sus purchases made on my behalf. So not cool. Got
Sorry about that, brother.
got 3 OnlyFans purchases on my fucking account. Like, what is that, dude? That's crazy. I'm all about supporting small business, but that's not what I
Yeah,
have in mind when I'm supporting entrepreneurs, if you know what I'm saying.
it's
Not
not your type of
cool.
style, huh? Not
Not
cool.
my style. No. I mean, I'm all for, I'm pro sex work. So if you guys got to do what you got to do, cool. I'm not going to buy it. I don't want to spend my money on that. I'd rather use my, like, it was what, $24. So like at least they got something out of it, but like I didn't get anything out of it. So like that not
Nothing.
cool. Um but what's up, dude? Welcome back. We've got ourselves an episode this week.
We got
Crazy.
ourselves an episode. We got lots of things to talk about.
Yeah, this is a big month. Big month for Cleveland sports. Playoffs start this month. Home opener is, well, if you're listening to this on time, home opener is today. Obviously, y'all know that we record these bitches on Sunday for Rue. So we got home opener. Um, and the eclipse as well. So hopefully you guys are wearing your eclipse glasses. I'm
Protection.
munching on some of the crunchiest grapes ever.
The crunchiest, the green grapes.
No,
Green's the
these
way
are
to
fire.
go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, but yeah, so let's hop up into this. So, like I said, home opener. We got the White Sox are in town. That game that got pushed to like what, like a 5-ish start or something like that for the
Mhm.
eclipse. So make sure y'all watch that. It's going to be a absolute ass whooping. I hope. You don't want the 1-7 White Sox coming into town and they beat you on your home opener, especially after going on a tear. Yes, you started against the Oakland A's, and then you went to Seattle, and then you played the Twins. But obviously, like, people want to shit on us, well, saying like it was just the Twins or it was just Seattle, but like um I don't know. Maybe you have to win the games that are given to you. It's not like we get to choose who we get to play. We don't choose our schedule. So, I mean, you have to win them still. You can't
Yep.
just, you know, and especially now, it's like those wins are going to mean a lot. I heard, I like how they said it. You can't win your division in April, but you can most certainly lose your division in April. So you have to win the games that are given to you, especially you know, winning 3-1 against the Twins on Saturday. Uh, thank God for David Fry. I mean, we were still hitting. We have bats, and that's something that we didn't have last year. It seems that everyone, I mean, like something changed in that room, and now we've got some good bats. So I think that is going to be a key, you know, to the success of this baseball team, and we just have to we have to ride off of that because you never know um, when that momentum can die.
True. It can happen at any single time in baseball. I mean, and I know that's a big thing that we kind of talked about was getting the hits up this year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, hopefully we can just stay consistent with it. Is I mean, kind of the biggest thing with it. Got to get them runs in somehow.
Absolutely. I mean, especially if your ace is done for the year, which I mean, Shane Bieber. I mean, it's really unfortunate. It really is. I mean, especially after the start that he had 2 games of runless innings. I mean, his ERA is a 0, and he's like, there's 5 guys in the league right now that are tied. Um, and now him being done with the year, having to get Tommy John surgery. I mean, let's all be real. We all knew that we were going to be trading Shane Bieber this year, and now you can't trade him. I mean, no one you can't get anything for that. Especially like his trade stock was going crazy high because he started off with the start that he had, and now that he's done, kind of sucks. You can't really get anything for someone that is currently getting Tommy John surgery. So now you're just gonna have to step up. I mean, we're already pretty thin at depth now with our pitchers having Gavin Williams, and that's still not ready to go, and then Shane Bieber's done for the year. So I think McKenzie's going to be pitching tomorrow, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, you're going to have to hope that you get Gavin Williams back rather quickly, because you need that full pitching staff that we were, promised, that, you would have Shane Bieber, Gavin Williams, Tanner Bybee, Tristan McKenzie, and Logan Allen. And, I mean, Carrasco pitched like shit yesterday. I mean, how do you have like 70 something pitches in 3 innings? Not ideal. And that I feel if Gavin Williams comes back soon, I hope he does, because we need as much pitching as we can get. It just it's honestly kind of funny when you think about it. We had good pitching last year. I know Shane Bieber didn't make it through the whole season last year either, but you had good pitching last year. You didn't have bats last year. Now we have bats, and now we have a pitching issue. So it's like, we can't have good things here.
Nope,
but
can never have good things here.
No, but the unsung hero yesterday was our guy David Fry, and I would like to bring up his his interview after the game, because they did mention talking about what was that talking about Shane Bieber. So let me see if I can find it here. I screen recorded it and sent it to my laptop, but it's not working. So just give me a second here. But what is your prediction tomorrow for the home opener?
Dude, I think we gotta blow them out, dude. I'd hope so.
You gotta blow them. That's crazy. You say that.
That's crazy. I say that, dude. We gotta blow them out, dude. The White Sox. I mean, they suck, dude. They won 1 game. I mean, like you said earlier, we haven't played the best schedule yet, but we just play the teams that we're playing. So
yeah,
I mean, I think if we keep getting the bats, keep hitting the ball like we're doing, keep scoring runs, I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, so let's go ahead and switch on over to the Twitter. Go ahead and follow our Twitter at What's Up 216XXX OnlyFans.
This guy
series to start this season off. David, how good does that feel, knowing you got one more game left and you guys have won each series so far on the road?
Yeah, it's good to get a series win in the second game and hopefully go for a sweep tomorrow. Boys threw really well today and kept us in it.
They threw really well, but we're not going to send this to the Hall of Fame probably. You hit 3 guys. I think we walked 7 or 8. But what does it say about these guys that they kept competing and didn't break?
Unbelievable job. Like, guy after guy coming out of the pen. Well, Cookie, too. Like, guys get on base. They threw their best stuff and got outs when it mattered.
I know you don't like talking about yourself, but I think you're going to get to put the belt on when you go inside. Joe Ryan was filthy today. But you ended up hitting a slider where you're looking for it and just how much, I mean, you put a charge into it.
No, I was just trying to get something over the middle. He's got really good stuff, and he's got a really good fastball. And luckily, hung one to me and was able to do damage with it.
You know, you guys have, obviously didn't get the best news this morning when we heard about Shane, but as a team, because I know how Twitter and everywhere else was at, and everybody was down. What did voters say to you, or what do you guys say that, hey, we got to keep playing?
Unbelievable. Like, our team, right now is so tight. The clubhouse, obviously, praying for Shane. Hope everything goes well. He's such a stud. And hope everything goes well. But our clubhouse, we had a team the other day with like 30 dudes, and everybody loves each other. And we're just a really fun group to be with. All right, go enjoy putting that belt on. It was a great job by you. We appreciate the time. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.
But yeah, so there you have it. There's David Fry after our 3-1 W over the Twins. If you guys didn't see his moonshot, just look it up on Twitter. I mean, that was he cranked that son of a bitch. He went to the second row with that. So that's good to see.
Solid.
I mean, we've got two catchers that can hit, and Bo Naylor and David Fry, and that's great. Love that. Just a one person that I'm not worried because it's so early, and he did the exact same thing last year. But Josh Naylor, I know he's taking a little bit of time to get going here, but he looked kind of disgruntled yesterday. I don't know if you're able to actually watch games, but I mean, he just doesn't look like the Josh Naylor that we saw last year to start off the season, which is okay because it took him a little bit to get going last year, and then he ended the season with like a 300 plus average. So just got to see what happens with that. But what do you think this team? Obviously, I mean, we're already in a pretty solid spot, a pretty solid start. But what do you think this team needs to go on an absolute tear? Like, say, I don't want to say this word so early in the season, but like a World Series tear. What do you think needs to happen with this team in order to do that?
Man. I mean, kind of like I said earlier, is like just being consistent, especially when it comes to with fielding, hitting. Obviously, obviously players can't. I mean, just like have a good game and then the next day they play like absolute shit. I mean, they gotta stay consistent with it. And I get it. It's hard in baseball playing 162 games, but
A lot of games.
even with guy, you gotta do the right thing with calling up guys, or if guys get hurt or whatever. And then same thing with the pitching, especially with Bieber gone now. It's kind of just like that next man up mentality. You gotta find
Kind of
that right
sounds
guy.
familiar, doesn't it?
Kind of sounds like the Browns, huh? That's crazy.
uh,
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, pretty much that's it. It's just you got to find a way somehow.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you definitely have to. You're gonna have to find a way here, short. Like now. Like you're gonna have to find out. Okay, who is our number one guy gonna be? And I honestly think it's gonna end up being Gavin Williams. We got to get him back. I'm sure he's getting ready. But again, our bullpen stepped up yesterday. They didn't allow any runs. But as we just heard, they hit way too many. They walked way too many. Got to really tighten that up. But I mean, our bullpen held its own yesterday. Class A closed it out. Lights out from Class A. Love to see that. Now, I guess another question here. Is this what we thought this would be like at all? Like, is this the start
No.
that we thought this with a brand new manager? Did we think that they were going to have this type of start?
No, I mean that was kind of what I was going to bring up next. I didn't think that we were going to start off 7-2 right now. So
Yeah. First in the
I
AL
mean,
Central.
yeah, I mean I get it. We played the A's the first series of the season,
Yeah.
but like still, like with a brand new manager, like we all knew. I think every Guardians fan knew that Tito was, that was going to be the hardest part about this season is losing him and finding the guy to step in and make the right calls and right decisions. But I mean, I think we've done a great job so far. I get it's still early in the season. We're only 9 games in, but
Yeah.
shoot, we're about to come play some baseball in Cleveland, so that'll be awesome. So
Let's go, baby. Home opener tomorrow. I am so psyched, so excited. But yeah, I didn't think that we would have this start. Like I mean, brand new manager, you definitely would have thought that there would have been more than two hiccups. And honestly, there's a good, we had a really good opportunity to be undefeated. But I mean, and those are the hiccups that we have experienced is two losses. So I think, I mean, to start off how we're starting now, I'd say it's a pretty strong start. Obviously, starting off this strong not necessarily sets expectations too high because we know what expectations we should have for this team. I don't necessarily think that there are any expectations for this team right now. I think we're all just excited that we're playing some good baseball. Now, when we get into the summer and start getting into that long stretch of summer baseball where it's like this is it, got to win these games. Then we'll see where we're at. But like right now, let's just try to enjoy this. I mean, last
Have
year
fun with
we're
it.
already hitting better than we were hitting last year. So I mean, we can hit the ball. I can't wait to see what that ballpark's like tomorrow. It's sold out. Obviously, I'll be in attendance with my ballpark pass. If you guys haven't gotten that yet, obviously not sponsored. Not like I have to say that, but yeah, I highly suggest getting the ballpark pass. I know when Jake's ready for it, I know he's going to get it when he's home, so we can actually start going to some games. Like I said, I've got it. A lot of people that I know already have them. I mean, the best way I could say it's like you're buying a monthly pass to go party whenever you want. I mean, and especially with the new ballpark renovations, you have all this new standing room, and I'll be showing you guys. We'll be posting on the social medias on Monday. I'm going to be kind of taking over the social media on Monday, so be on the lookout for that. Taking pictures, taking videos of all the new stuff. I'll be walking around, showing you guys everything. Maybe even eating a hot dog or two.
Whoa. Eating a hot dog or two.
But yeah,
Eating Guardians
so
hot dogs.
we'll be there tomorrow. I'll show you guys all the things that you will be missing out on if you don't get to games this year. Get your ballpark pass. It's not expensive. I'm talking to you when I say that. you got to get the pass. But you guys also definitely get the pass. You're going to miss out on a lot of fun. And when you get the pass, you still get all the free stuff too. So as long as you get there early enough, you'll get to pick your spot. You get to pick, whatever you're gonna do. It's a great spot. But
I
yeah,
think you
we'll
need to get
be
the pass so people can come see First Dollar Dog Night.
May 17th.
Kevin
Yes, sir.
Merrick
Make sure you
eating
guys
10
are
glizzies.
staying up to date with that. May 17th, First Dollar Dog Night. The What's Up 216 podcast crew and Paul, like we said, honorary member. We're all going to be in attendance for the 10 dogs before the 7th inning challenge. And stay tuned for that because we've got some really good stuff coming out for that. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, when you told me about all this, I was like, okay, let's go. Like we got
Yeah.
some good
We
stuff lined up, that's for sure.
we're cooking something up for you guys. It's going to be some good stuff for sure. So make sure you stay in the loop. Jake's been absolutely killing it on the social medias. I say that every week, but like I mean that he's been killing it on the social medias, letting you guys know when episodes are up, letting you guys know what changes might be coming to the show, and just honestly showing the city of Cleveland some love. So make sure you guys go ahead and follow the social medias and stay up to date with the show. Because if you're not up to date with the show, then you're going to miss some cool stuff because we've got, like I said, some really cool stuff coming up on the 17th. So be on the lookout for that. But enough about the
Yup.
happy Guardians. Let's talk about the sad Cavs. They lost against the Lakers and they lost against the Nuggets. I bring those up because those are contenders. And when we had a full squad against the Nuggets, we saw what it looked like to play against the contender. So I mean, what are your thoughts here on just those? I mean, those two games, and where do you think we're going to go from there?
Um, I mean, it kind of stinks seeing. I mean, especially towards the end of the season, it stinks seeing some of these losses. I mean, not even necessarily the losses and how bad these losses are. I guess I should say. Um, I mean, like I say when we talk about like this stuff all the time, it's like you got to find a way to like win games. JB, get your head out of your ass and let's get the rotation figured out. for the fucking playoffs. Let's go win a series. Like, I mean, yeah, you just have to find a way to win games. I mean, like, we all know we're the 3 seed right now, but like, it's a big stretch right now for us, I think. And I think a
Hold
lot
on,
of
hold
people
on,
are
hold on,
nervous.
hold on. We got some news from we got a Woj bomb here on the show. Let's go ahead and share the screen. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Breaking news: Donovan Mitchell's out for the remainder of the season. I am thinking that's probably due to just the fact that his knee's hurting. I'm hoping that's it. But yeah, so Woj bomb on the show. I know it's going to be, you know, late for you guys to hear that, but yeah, that was an hour ago.
That sucks. That sucks. Well, let's give him that extension that we've been talking about. How about that? I don't give a fuck. Let's think of the bright side of things in one way. Let's give him some money. He'll be back next year. But we got to finish out
Christ.
the rest of this year.
Yeah, you have to. Fucking
Evan
goddamn-
Mobley, Jared Allen, DG, please step up. Just please step up.
Especially DG. We're gonna go ahead. This is from April 1st. So there is 3 videos that we're gonna watch here. It's from Serena Winters on Twitter. If you guys don't know who Serena Winters is, one, don't consider yourself a Cavs fan because she is my queen. And 2, follow Serena on Twitter. She is she does, some of the better interviews there are. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first clip here from Serena Winters. This is on the Donovan Mitchell. This is the loss after the Nuggets. So we'll watch this first one.
I would just say that the full 48 minutes, like I just wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like I told you at the beginning of the season, if we had these struggles at this point, then it's a problem. It can't happen. But at the end of the day, I can say all this now. We have to find a way to figure it out. You know, I'm gonna say what I say now, but it's not gonna linger after tonight. We have to watch the film and get back to what we do, but it can't happen. And there's 1 through 15, it can't happen. You know, one guy to give a lot of credit to throughout this whole stretch, like he's been fucking phenomenal. You know, Jared Allen as well.
6th man of the year.
Like this is different, but we all got to do it. And we could all point to shit. We could all point to. I could be like, oh, I'm like, no, it's April, fucking April. So
It's fucking April.
we will.
Let's take a look at the second clip here.
Now,
We just gotta play better. There's no other excuse to it. It's that time of year where all, you know, doing what we can. You have to play better. It's that time. There's no excuse, no other way around it. Yeah. It's all starts with me, starts with everybody, but you have to play better. Simply play better.
are you laboring a little bit out there?
Working back into it. You know, it's different than working on it. That's natural. Like I said to you the other day, I'm not worried about it. You just have to continue to build reps and build the mental confidence in it. But at the end of the day, I'm fine. I have to play better. You have to play better.
JB mentioned to me about Denver. With Denver right now, they were able to really dig deep through the difficult stretches. Is that something that you guys are still, when things get tough, trying to find?
We should already be there.
You can just tell how pissed off he is.
Frustrating.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that's a championship-level team without their second-best player. And I credit to them. They executed well in KCP, but you got guys that have won rings and been there. But if we're going to do that, like 29 point loss in it, like there's no other way around it.
And then let's watch this third one so we can just get the whole gist of this interview, and then we'll talk about it.
The first half of the season and the second half of the season. and you just finished a month where you did 2 games in a row once. Which team do you feel like is more representative of who you guys are?
I feel like we're on the run we won. I mean, look at what we're able to do, and it's not ideal to have the month we have, but it's just had. But we have 7 games to fix it and get ready. That's all you can do. I can't sit here and dwell on what happened in the past. It's not great, but we have 8 games or 6 games, whatever it is, to fix it. We got to figure it out.
What is the level of concern that you have of the place that you guys are in headed down the stretch?
I would say it's more so of a mindset of let's figure it out. I think concern breeds, anxiety, stress, concern. Like I don't think we're that. I don't want to go like we're panicking. I'm not there. I think it's just we got to figure it out, and we have the capability to do it. And I have the utmost confidence in our group and everybody to do that.
When it comes to your need and the nature of it, how much of it is a situation where you have to build yourself back up, and how much are you thinking about?
You have to build yourself back up into it. No matter how many times you work out, it's different. When you have to make these cuts and different things, you have to react to different people, and I got to be better. I don't really have much. I'm not going to sit here and point to that.
No, you
look at it and say, sure.
hate when he says that because he's
I got to be better.
not the
Or is it
problem.
more of a situation where you need to build back up? Or the rest is more work?
I got to be better.
You know, he wanted to start calling people out.
Yeah.
That pisses me off because that's not the person that needs to be playing better. The person that needs to be playing better is fucking Darius Garland, bro. Darius Garland is a turnover machine, and he can't command the floor. Now, Donovan Mitchell does a better job commanding the floor. I think he could do a little better job at commanding the floor. And I understand that we have been laboring a lot of this season with people that are injured. But if not, you're going to give Donovan Mitchell a max contract and he's going to play like shit, that pisses me off because now Donovan Mitchell is saying that he needs to play better when realistically he's saying that because it's the business and professional thing to do because
Yeah.
he is our guy. He is the guy on the team. Donovan Mitchell should not be the one saying that. I want to see Darius Garland say some shit like that because he wouldn't. He's not going to put all the blame on himself.
Yeah. I haven't
Not
heard.
once
yeah,
did Donovan Mitchell mention anyone on the team in that last clip saying that they need to pick it up. He said that. I did notice that he did leave out one name when he was saying the people that have been playing well. He said Karis LeVert's been playing well. Jared Allen's been playing well. Evan Mobley's been playing well. Names that I did not hear. It's fucking Darius Garland.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cause drama with this team, but come on, bro. We have after the Cavs are blowing out the Clippers right now, which I love, but you have 3 games left until the playoffs start.
Damn. That's
I
crazy to
mean,
think about.
We're here. This is it. This team is going to get swept by the Pacers.
I hope not. I'd hope not. I was just looking at the score, and I don't know.
Looks like it's a
Yeah.
Strus game, though, from what I was looking at the box score.
He's even another guy, man. He's got to step up.
I know. I'll let him
George
know.
Niang. Yeah, hit up your boy Strus, dude. He's another guy who's got to start stepping it up a bit, hitting more shots. But
Yeah, I'm going to need our unicorn, Evan Mobley, to step up, too.
he's got to start playing good like he did when he came off that injury stretch or something like that. I don't know. It's just, yeah, like you said, dude, we have these 3 games left. Let's at least, just try to go. You have to go win them, dude. Let's get
You
some
have to
momentum
win
going
these.
into
You have to win
get
all
some
3 of
momentum.
these to give me any sort of
hope
confidence. Yeah,
for
any
the
sort of
playoffs.
hope, any sort of confidence for the playoffs. The playoffs start, let's see. So, I don't think the playoffs are set just yet because I know there's a lot of things that can happen. So let's take a look. So the last game is Sunday at 1 o'clock, April 14th. I will be at that game. There's a home game against the Hornets. Yeah, it doesn't say when the first round starts. Let me look this up here. But yeah, I every year I feed into it. As I started off last year, and it was like, oh man, this team is crazy this year. We're gonna do so well this year. And then
We start
we
off shit in the bed at the end of
we
the
got
season.
fucking bitch slapped by the fucking Knicks in the first round. At least we don't play the Knicks this time.
Well, I hope we don't get bitch slapped by anybody in the playoffs, dude, because I want to win some playoff games I want to have a Cleveland Cavaliers basketball team that can win playoff games without the LeBron James era.
Yeah.
So let's just get back to, let's get back to that mode. But LeBron, if you're out there, man, you can come home. There's always some room back out there for you.
There's
We'll
always
draft
room.
Bronny. We'll draft Bronny. Come home, man.
So the play-in tournament the play-in tournament will take place April 16th through the 19th. So at least we avoided the play-in tournament. Well, as of right now, we are avoiding the play-in tournament. I don't think there's even a possibility that we can fall into that, even if we lose out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So the actual first round starts April 20th. The semifinals will begin May 6th and 7th, but can be moved up to May 4th and 5th if the series from the prior rounds end early. The NBA Conference Finals will begin May 21st through 22nd, but can be moved up to the 19th and the 20th if the series ended prior to that. And then the finals will begin June 6th. So
It's all coming up, man. It's coming
way too fast. That's so crazy because in that clip he was talking we had like 6-7 games left. Now we have 3 after today. So but you got to win out. I mean, I feel like that's the only thing that I'm going to take is that you have to win out. And if you don't win out and if you get swept in the playoffs, then JB Bickerstaff better be off of this staff.
I like that.
He's got to be gone. I mean, I don't know that all of the issues that we're having right now are all coaching problems. Donovan Mitchell was not well managed. You burnt the wheels off of him. And now you're in the playoffs and he has to sit the rest of the season because you fucked up. It really is unfortunate. There is a such thing called load management that this team does not know how to do. Because if you load manage, Donovan Mitchell is probably playing today. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have wanted him to, but we need to load manage.
I mean, we talked about it in a couple earlier shows. It's like, just sit him.
Yeah.
Let's just try to roll into the postseason without him, finish the rest of the season without him, rolling with him, a healthy him into the postseason.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, personally, you lose, you're making the playoffs regardless. You're in the playoffs. If you lose in the first round, you clear house. Fuck, let Donovan Mitchell choose the goddamn coach.
Shit. You think so?
I don't care. We have to find a way to keep Donovan Mitchell here. And if money's not going to make him stay, then you need to find a coach that he likes. You need to bring in players that he likes. You need to not necessarily give him the LeBron treatment because LeBron was the GOAT, but you need to give him some sort of, okay, we're going to listen to the best player on our team and we are going to build around that. We're going to build around what you want because Kobe Altman traded away our future for Donovan Mitchell. So we need to build around that. because Lowry Markkinen, Colin Sexton, performing rather well in Utah.
Yep.
So those
100%.
are two good pieces that we definitely could use right now. Not saying that, I mean, if we have those players, we don't have Donovan Mitchell, and I'm very happy we have Donovan Mitchell, obviously. But you traded away two really good key pieces. You need to go get some shit to build around him. You need to go get another shooter. You need to go get shooters. You need to go get some people that are aggressive on defense. This team is so soft. So soft. And that's why we lost last year, because we are soft.
Very soft.
But I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I know we're beating the Clippers right now.
Smoking them.
But you got to
Smoking them.
excuse me. Whoa. All right. But yeah, so you have to figure it out. You got to figure out what you're doing. And it's time. You got to figure this shit out. But moving forward, this month also brings other things to the table for Cleveland sports, and that is the Cleveland Browns Super Bowl, the NFL draft. So we draft
Bowl, huh?
in the second round this year because we traded too many goddamn firsts for a quarterback that can't play football. So let's go ahead and take a look. We are drafting at 54 with our first pick. Tankathon.com has the Browns drafting Chris Jenkins, defensive lineman from Michigan, with the 54th pick. I don't mind that, but I would like what do I want? I would like a wide receiver, I think. But I mean, I don't think they're going to draft a wide receiver. So if they're going to draft go ahead and give me that running back, like I said multiple times. Give me that running back from Notre Dame and have him sit behind Nick Chubb, because I don't think Jerome Ford is the guy. I mean, obviously you can look at all of these guys that are available and say, well, we could use this here, we could use that there, and figure it out from there. But personally, you need someone that is not necessarily going to replace Nick Chubb, because you can't replace someone that of that caliber, but you can sure as hell try. And I think if you get a back that is Nick Chubb like in just the way that he is built, I think it would be nice to have someone like that learning from the best running back in football. And it's honestly, it's so funny because every team says, well, my player is the best, blah, but let's be realistic here. Nick Chubb, when healthy, is the best running back in football. And there's no
100%.
question about it. I think even injured, he's still the best running back in football. So like you get someone that, like I said, is that same body type and build as Nick Chubb, and he is, put his head down and work kind of guy. I think that'd be a great pick to have around, greatness. So I
True.
mean, that's where I stand on it. I'm not sure who you would like to draft or where you want to go with it. But I mean, obviously there's still time to also trade players away too to get some more picks. So also
Yeah, I
have
mean,
that
I
in mind.
honestly see us. I mean, I know like the three biggest needs that have been talked about a lot have been both offensive and defensive linemen, getting backups or whatever, and then receiver. I'd like to see us draft another defensive lineman for sure, add that more depth into that room,
Mhm.
because you never know what's going to happen. So, and then
Yeah.
honestly, same with offensive line, because we know what happened to some of our offensive line this year. Played with two backup tackles.
Yeah.
You just got to find right pieces. So I think, and then another position, I think we could not with our first pick, but with later. Honestly, I think I could see us going with a tight end, maybe. someone
Yeah.
to back up Njoku now that Harrison Bryant's in what was it, Vegas. So thinking you got to find someone to pair up with him because teams are gonna lock him up, are gonna try to lock him up this year, I should say, because
Yeah.
of the way that he finished his season last year, basically.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we had mentioned that we are definitely in the market for a tight end, so I could see him going in that direction. I made it very clear that I want a running back out of this draft. But I mean, you could also go offensive line. You can go defensive line. You can there. I mean, we have holes, and every team has holes that needs filled, and that's where you kind of take your shot at the draft or free agency. I could see us, trading on draft day to try to get some more picks in the second round. You're not getting a first for Greg Newsome, but you could definitely get a second for Greg Newsome. So if you find a team that is in desperate need, trade Greg away and go get a second, and then um, you've got 2 opportunities to get some players that you like in the second round, possibly, really fill some holes there, get some depth on your offensive line, possibly a new starter to replace, I mean, whoever, and not necessarily replace, but to at least back up. I still want to give Jed Wills another year because he showed promise, but there was also games where he played like absolute shit. I mean, we could put the shoulder injury on Jed Wills. I mean, the game that Watson had his shoulder broken, Jed Wills was fucking looking the wrong way when a defensive tackle was, or a defensive end was running on the other side of him. So take it with what you will, but I think you want to try to give Jed Wills another year. I mean, it is unfortunate that, Callahan is gone and you can't just like draft any lineman in the world and say, all right, you're going to be the next best one, because we don't have that coach here anymore, which is unfortunate, but I understand, because if you get that opportunity to go coach with your son, I'm taking that too. So,
100%, yeah.
but yeah, so there's holes to be filled, and wait, that's kind of
That's crazy.
I'll
There's
clip
holes to be
that.
filled.
Yeah, so there is positions to be filled, and I'm gonna have to just trust Andrew Berry on this one. I think draft day is a shit show, anyways. Drafting is a crapshoot. You don't know what player you're gonna get. I mean, you can go ahead and draft like the number one name out there, and so
Shit's bad.
it's very it's hard to draft. It's really hard to draft. I mean, we drafted Nick Chubb in the second round last year, and he turns out that I mean, if he wins a Super Bowl in his career, stamp him, give him the gold jacket. So it's like you never know. You never know where it's coming from. You never know what players are going to be what. I mean, shit, Josh Rosen was drafted in the first round. Where the fuck is he? So it's like drafting is very hard. So Andrew Berry, do what you're going to do. If you take a player, I'm going to say great pick, because
I think
more.
he's been pretty successful though. He's been pretty successful the past few years in the later round draft. I feel like. I mean, shoot, look at it. I mean, JOK is another big one too.
Mm-hmm.
He was a steal out of. He should have been a first round pick, I think. So
Yeah.
he was a steal out of the second round.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like crunching on some grapes in your guys' ears. Hopefully you like this new edition of ASMR with the What's Up 216 podcast crew. But yeah, so draft is right around the corner. A couple weeks will be, honestly, when does the draft start? That there's a date in my head, but I just want to clarify before I sound like a silly guy here. Let me just see here. Let me check.
Thursday, April 25th through Saturday, April 27th.
Yeah. So yeah, you got about 2 weeks. So I'm obviously they've been working to figure out who they're going to take, but yeah, we've got only a little bit until we could really start talking some good football again. Obviously, we didn't really talk that much Browns because there isn't that much Browns to talk about. No new Browns news. I mean, mini camps haven't even started yet. No players have
Yeah.
reported yet. So I guess the only big thing is Watson is throwing now, I think.
He started. Yep. I mean, looks like he'll be. I mean, he should be good to go for week 1. It looks like. I think people are. People thought that he wouldn't be back by week 1, but I think he'll. Yeah, looks like he'll be good to go. Next big one, I'm going to see when is. I don't think Chubb's going to be back by week 1, but I've heard he's been making some pretty fucking great progress. So
No, yeah, there's
it-
no way that Chubb comes back for week 1.
we'll be getting a
If
lot
he's
more of
back
that
for
news.
week 1, holy shit. Like that's
That'd be
crazy.
We'll be getting a lot more of that news like over the summer, and we'll see what happens once training camp in August, and then OTAs, all that type of stuff. So
Yeah, and like I said, for updates on everything Cleveland, follow our Twitter. We're pretty quick with it. Obviously, there's going to be a little delay because we have no sources, so we're just putting out the information that we see that you guys might not see. So go ahead and follow the Twitter, Instagram, and
check
we'll be
Tuesday,
doing-
check Tuesday, brother.
we'll be doing some fun stuff here with the show. We've got some, apparently there's some sort of challenge going on the 17th, so make sure you guys are up to date with
Keep it
that.
up to date on that one on social media.
Yes, sir. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for coming and listening to this program that we have provided for you guys. Appreciate it. Obviously, hopefully you're enjoying your Monday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this installment of the What's Up 216 podcast. Hope you enjoy your opening day. I hope you enjoy the solar eclipse. Make sure you wear your glasses. And with that being said, Jake, anything to add?
Dude, you just nail it every single time, man. You just always take it like keep up to date on it's in your veins, man. Just keep up to date on the social medias. We have all the information out there. Like we talked about earlier, keep up to date with Kevin on the hot dog eating challenge. That's going to be, we
Dude,
got some
I'm
pretty
pitting
big things.
out. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
I'm not even doing
sweating.
anything.
He's sweating thinking about the hot dogs right now.
I am. I'm getting nervous.
But keep up to date with Kev on the hot dog eating challenge. So
yes, sir. Yeah, and we're gonna be giving some things away. We're gonna be having a meeting Tuesday. The What's Up 216 podcast crew will be discussing the official giveaway, and we will give that to y'all the second we figure out what we want to do. You're not going to want to miss this. There's going to be this is probably going to be this is our biggest giveaway that we've done. We've done, like one, but it's going to be much bigger than the first one. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing. So, yeah, I'd say this is going to be a pretty good one. And we've got some good stuff coming up in May. Not just the hot dog, but we've got a good guest coming on in May. So you guys are gonna want to make sure you don't miss that episode because I mean, for our podcast, I'd say this is a pretty big guest. So we will keep you guys posted on that. Be on the lookout for that episode because it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a little different from what we usually do. I know we generally just go off on tirades about sports and about what inappropriate things the Cleveland sports teams have done to us personally. But be on the lookout because we've got a good one coming. So thanks for listening. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week. And if you see us at baseball games and you want to come up and say what's good, come up and say what's up. We
do it.
We'll be there all summer. I know I will be. So we'll get back to you guys next week and be on the lookout for the rules and giveaways for the hot dog contest. So, Jake, it was good. See you next
It
week,
was
brother.
good, brother. It was a good one, brother.
I will. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Go Guards. Enjoy the eclipse. Peace out, guys.
Peace.